Germany is home to over 80 million people, as well as a diverse array of religions, customs, and traditions that makes up the country rich. Germany is known for its long and rich history at the forefront of European thought, politics, and art for over 1,000 years. Considered the country of thinkers, poets, and nowadays business people. German people are a large extent all about reasons and logic. So we will take a trivia about the German people.
Number 1. The German population is over 83 million. Germany has the second largest population in the European Union with over 83 million residents. This is followed by France 65 million and Italy 60 million. Germany is a very diverse country with people from all over the world living there. In fact, around 12.5% of the population are foreigners. The largest group of foreigners come from Turkey, Poland, Italy, Romania, and Greece. Number 2. Germans tend to be quite formal. Germans are known for being quite formal and reserved, especially when compared to other nationalities such as Americans or Italians. This is because Germans value personal space and privacy. It's also considered impolite to ask personal questions, such as how much someone earns or where they live. Number 3. Germans are always punctual. Germans are punctual people, and it's considered rude to show up late for an appointment or meeting. If you do happen to be running late, it's best to call ahead and let the other person know. Number 4. German values. Germany is somewhat of a liberal country, while the German society is largely rooted in Christian values. It also tries to balance this with democratic and humanistic values. In fact, Germany might be seen as an advanced or modern society, especially due to its exclusive attitude. Germans are also known to have high regards for family. Many people still live with their parents well into adulthood. And it's not uncommon to see even 3 generations living in close proximity. This has helped families to maintain family ties and values. Family values are also evident in the country's attitudes toward child rearing. Number 5. German people are friendly. One thing that might surprise you about Germans is that they are actually quite friendly and hospitable. This is unlike the common myth and stereotype that portray Germans as cold and unfriendly. If you ever find yourself in Germany, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with a local. You might just make a new friend. In fact, once you get to know them, they can be quite warm and welcoming.
Number 6. Germans are orderly. Order is considered to be Prussian value and equal standing with fulfilling obligations, punctuality, hard work, and honesty. Whatever the expression's true origins, is certainly embedded within the fabric of German society. But interestingly, Germans don't discuss it because according to Rutgers, the value and rules associated with it have already been internalized. Nobody needs to talk about it because it's assumed everyone already knows them.
7. German love occasion. Oktoberfest in Germany. Oktoberfest is a 16-day beer festival held annually in Munich, Bavarian, Germany, running from the late September to the first weekend in October. Oktoberfest is the one most famous event in Germany and is the world's largest fair, with more than 5 million people attending every year. Oktoberfest is an important part of Bavarian culture, having been held since 1810. Other cities across the world also hold Oktoberfest celebration, modeled after the Munich event.
Exploring Kenyan culture values. Kenya is home to breathtaking landscape, interesting cultures, beautiful national parks, and wildlife reservations. It is an ideal place to experience the fragrant smells of street food and colorful corner markets depicting its busy and bustling energy. With an abundance of successful conservation efforts, Kenya is known for preserving and protecting its stunning creatures and landscapes.
Marriage. The institution of marriage was highly valued by all the traditional cultures in Kenya, to a large extent, especially in the rural areas. It is highly valued even today. The reason for this is that marriage is foundation on which families are and manslaughter both were canonical and that any way of life is made built. Human life. Human life is highly valued in the modern world. This was no different among the traditional Kenyan communities. However, it was permissible to kill an enemy, just as is the case today. In all other cases, no one was allowed to take away another person's life. In fact, no distinction was made between murder and manslaughter. Both were considered murder. Murder was punished according to the principle of compensation. Morality. Morality is a quality that was highly valued by all traditional cultures in Kenya. Indeed, moral values form the bedrock of the education that was given to children as they grow up. Moral values were also impressed on people who were about to wed or who were going through one rite of passage to another. Leaders were also expected to be people of upright character.
Next, respect for other people's property. Children were traditionally socialized to respect other people's property. Through rewards and punishments, the children grew up distinguishing between legitimate, acquired goods and stolen ones. Each family endeavored to ensure that their children respected their neighbors' properties. The idea was to inculcate the minds of the young the virtue of honesty.
Good leadership. In any culture, leadership is considered a very important institution. This is because leadership tend to influence, if not to dictate, all the activities and affairs of that culture. Thus, traditional culture in Kenya attached great importance to the qualities of good leadership. This is despite that almost all these cultures did not have centralized system of government. At whatever level of leadership, whether as individual or members of council of elders, the leader has to possess certain qualities. Kenyans' values. Kenyan people use both of their hands when accepting and offering items. In Kenya, giving gifts were events of significance in a person's life or days of religious significance. In Kenya, table manners are important for it's relatively formal. In Kenyan, close female friends may hug and kiss once on each cheek instead of shaking hands.